Hello all. Today we shall read the sixth sheet of the manuscript of Hanuman Chalisa in the Nagari alphabet. In the previous video we had read the fifth sheet of the manuscript, which ended with a tu, an independent two syllable. Now from here on we'll take for this current reading. The sixth sheet starts with a maracha. Now the two from the fifth sheet is to be prepended to this particular thing, and it becomes tumarachaka kahate darana. Now here the cha sanyuktakshara should be observed over here. The cha of a nagari is such, and a cha of nagari is such, and the sanyuktaksharam becomes a cha and then a cha. So tumarachha, that's how it becomes. So tumarachaka, this rachaka is a apabhramsha of the Sanskrit word rakshaka. So tumarachaka kahate darana. Then it reads daitya. Once again, it is a sanyuktakshara over here. Tya of daitya, which is ta and ya, which is written as such in Nagari. Now, people who remember from the previous videos would should remember that there had been a ksha, a sanyuktakshara ksha. So the only difference between a tya and a ksha is the extension of this particular tail over here. So this would be ksha and this is tya. In this case, since it is not really extended, the tail is not extended over here, hence it will be tya. Daitya bhuta, this double ukar, dirgha ukaram should be observed over here. Bhuta kichu, here this is not a sanyuktakshara, and over here the small tail should be observed with it as a hrasva ukaram. So that is a ukara, an u of one mora. So kichu nikatana ave Mahavira Jaba Nama Sunavai. So over here, this is Su and not Sa, as in over here. This is a Sa over here. On the contrary, this is Su. The Ukaram is indicated by this particular serif over here. The small serif over here, whatever we see. So Sunavai, Nasai Roga Harai Sabha Pira. Now here there seems to be a syllable ra, but this ra is quite clearly it has been erased off. It since once again, as had been previously told in one of the previous videos, the Nagari script was primarily written using a brush on a birch bark and later on paper. And it was quite difficult to erase out. Hence, the popular method of erasure of an unwanted syllable would be discarding the entire sheet. And in cases or in situations where discarding an entire sheet would be quite expensive, and in such cases, the symbol would be modified to resemble a drawing. And in cases where the scribe was not artistically blessed, in such cases, they would simply blotch off the syllable. So here the ra has been blotched off, and hence this ra should not be read. Similarly, this akaram on j has been blotched off, hence this also should not be read. It becomes a simple ja. Our next sentence starts with a ja, and after a ja we see two trudipurakas over here, and outside the margin we see another stray symbol which is quite obvious, and it becomes obvious that this should go and sit over here. So we read it. Japai, Japai Nirantara Hanu. This is pi. People should read it very carefully over here. It looks like a P, as if a ekaram, dirgha ekaram has been drawn and then an ekaram has been drawn. But again, once again, this ekaram has been boshed off, and hence this ekaram should alone be read. So it becomes pi, pi. Japai Nirantara Hanumanta Veera. The next sentence is Sankata. This Anuswaram should be read over here. Sankata te Hanumanta Chodavai Mana Vacha. Now, this Va and Cha should be discerned very carefully due to the orthographic similarity in both the cases. The Cha of a Nagari is like this, and the Va of a Nagari is like this. And since it is written with a brush, this orthographic differences of the such small serif cannot be discerned very clearly over here, and they should be handled with care. Manavacha karma, this small thing over here is not an ekaram, but it is instead a repha. Repha indicates that, on top indicates that the ra comes before the actual consonant. So it is karma as opposed to kamra. It is karma. If similarly a small a repha had been drawn on the bottom like this, then it would have become kamra. But in this case, since it is on top, it becomes a karma. So it is to be read as manavacha karma javiko dhyavai. So here once again we should observe the sanyuktakshara dhya over here. The dha, the dha of a nagari has been joined with a ya of a nagari. Dhya. Now people might get confused with the pa of a nagari, which is a very similar to ya, but in this case, and over here, this main consonant, primary consonant over here, ya, uh, orthographically appears to be pa rather than a ya, but here the discernment over here is being done uh, due to the situation over here. Joko dhyavai. So a knowledge of the language as such is quite crucial to discern such very orthographically similar consonants. So the knowledge of a language is quite uh, important. And in this case, in this situation, manavacha karma javiko dhyave, it means that mana is heart, vacha is heart, or mana is heart or mind, vacha is tongue or speech, karma is action. So mana vacha karma javi ko dhyave. So what it means is mana vacha karma, uh, in your mind, in your word, through your words and by your actions, javi, whenever, ko, whosoever, dhyavai, remembers. So if anyone who remembers Lord Anjaneya through his mana or vacha, that is mind, words or karma, mana vacha karma comes from the Sanskrit term manasa vacha karmanaha. So the apabhramsha of it is mana vacha karma, javi is whenever, ko is whosoever, dhyavai, dhyanam, from the Sanskrit word dhyanam comes the word dhya, dhyan, from dhyan comes the word dhyavai. So here it is dhya, hence it becomes dhyavai. Manavacha karma javi ko dhyavai, hora manoratha. This is ho ka, ha and an okara, ra, manoratha. Hora manoratha, jo koi dhyave. Once again, this is a sanyuktakshara dhya over here, similar to the previous one. Koi over here, koi, e can be seen over here, which has been written on the bottom as a subscript, but it should be understood that it has to be in between ko and the dhya. So koi dhyavai, hora manoratha jo koi dhyavai, aneka drushti chitavata phala. So this is dhru rukaram, which is as in rukara as in rishi. So aneka drushti shta. Here once again it is a shta sanyuktakshara of sha, which is written as such in Nagari, and ta. which is written as such. So drushti becomes sha and ta sanyuktakshara. Shta. So here it is a Hraswa Ikaram, so Drushti, which becomes a Drushti. Drushti Chita. Once again, here we should not read it as Vita, instead it should be read as Chita. Chita Vata Phala, followed by the next para. In the next sheet, it is read as Pavai. Here we see Pavai. Chita Vata Phala Pavai. So with this, we have read the sixth sheet of the manuscript of Hanuman Chalisa in Nagari alphabet. May the blessings of Lord Hanuman rest on all of us. Thank you.